Hey, what are you still doing here? You know we're finished with the stream, right? But you're still hanging around? I know what you're doing. You're admiring the Game Toppers LLC table that we just streamed Creature Caravans on. That's right. If you're going to play a Ryan Lockett game, beautiful game like this, you want to play it Game Topper LLC table because it's beautiful to behold and it's perfect for your game night. But you know what? You don't have to watch, you don't have to admire ours. You get your own from Game Toppers LLC, brand new Kickstarter 5.0. That's right. Burky's got a beautiful new Kickstarter with great new components, better prices, lower prices, lower prices on shipping, lots of stuff to look at. In fact, let me finish cleaning up here in the Gumbo Pot and get over to my computer, show you exactly what's going on with that Kickstarter 5.0 because you're going to want to check. Hey, board gamers, BJ from Board Game Gumbo here, back in the Gumbo Pot, helping out my buddy Burky, who's a big supporter of Southern Board Game Fest, our local convention that happens every spring down here in beautiful downtown Lafayette, Louisiana. Look, Burky's got a brand new Kickstarter 5.0. It's already funded. It's shooting up the charts, and it's a lot of new stuff. But there's a few things that I wanted to point out. If you go on the Kickstarter page, you'll see there's some other videos that cover a lot of the different parts of the Kickstarter. But there's just a few things I want to cover. Two of them I'm just going to talk about, and then I'll go right to the page and show you the other ones. So the first one is that for the first time, Burky is working with Kickstarter to do what the new Pledge Over Time Kickstarter. That's right. You can split your pledge for any one of the tables or accessories or all the mats that you want to get over 3 installments, making it much easier to finance and to purchase your very own Game Toppers LLC system. And also, I don't have the legs for my topper, but it's always something I've been looking at. If you've always wanted to look at the legs, right now Burky's offering adjustable leg heights. That's right. You can get your game topper to be an actual table either on the road or at your house by getting the leg kits that go with it, if that's the system that you have. And they're adjustable from roughly about 2 feet to almost 4 feet in height. So a little over 3.5 feet in height. So that's a way where you can actually set the table to the height that your chairs are and to what's comfortable to you. But let's get to some of those other things right from the Game Toppers LLC page, which, like I said, is already funded. Some exciting stuff in here. Look, it's as Burky says, it's an incredibly versatile game topper system. You're going to convert your existing dining table or whatever kind of table you have. Like I just got a table from a local furniture store and I put it on top of this thing, and it's going to turn that regular table into a beautiful game topper table. Or if you get the leg kits, you can make a table yourself. But what I want to look at is some of the new stuff that's coming out. First off, he's lowered some of the prices. So take a look. If you look at all the different systems we've got from the smallest one, the 3 foot by 3 foot Lestrade, all the way up to the giant Mycroft, all of these have lower prices. Some as much as $200. So if you look, you can get the Mycroft for $8.99. It used to be $10.99. So Burky's able to roll back some of those prices, which makes it very much more affordable for people that want to play. But even more than that, we've got some other things that are new. Ryan Lockett had a beautiful game mat on one of the previous Kickstarters, and he's gotten and that's the one that you can see in the tiny little corner there. But look at this brand new mat that we have. He's calling it the all-new Arzium thematic game mat. It's got some of that famous artwork that we've seen with all the different lands that you can explore in the world of Arzium. We've been playing a lot of Creature Caravans lately, and that's one of the things that I love is just that combination of the game design and also Ryan Lockett's art. And here's Burky from Game Toppers showing that off. But it's not just him. You got Amber, who did the nature one that my daughter loves. Amber Sharf has done one that has all to do with Rabbit Islands. So it looks like pictures of underwater world. And so that's kind of a cool thematic one. We've got the clouds and the boat at the top. And then below that, we've got this underwater world that you can explore, visually while you're playing the game. It's got that big blue area in the middle, which is going to make it easy for setting up games. But there's more. There's a nice new fantasy RPG mat. They've got some new rail systems that you can put on there, and even a limited edition Viking and high fantasy toppers. That's where the whole system is all put together, where you've got these wild looking rails and the game system all, all at the same time. There's plenty of stuff to get. You've got premium game mats that you can buy for your system. You've got accessories, many of those accessories with lowered prices, like the different goblet holders and the trays. In fact, you can even get some combinations where you're going to able to get a whole system of the collapsible, the cup holders that are collapsible. You can get 3 or 4 of them plus all the other stuff, all for a discounted price. All right, that's not everything you can get in the Kickstarter 5.0, but that's everything that caught my eye about looking at it. A big shout out to Burky and GameToppers LLC. They have been a friend to Southern Board Game Fest and have helped us reach our funding goal every year. When I've called on Burky and said, Burky, what can you do? He actually came down to Lafayette, brought some friends, played games. We ran this cool little promotion where we rolled dice to try to win some free stuff. Burky's just been a champ in the industry for a long time, and it's awesome that Burky and his team have been working behind the scenes. They understand that inflation has been a problem the last few years, but they've been working behind the scenes to figure out creative ways to get their game toppers to be less expensive and also to focus on attacking those shipping costs. So if you've always thought about getting your own Game Toppers LLC, this is a good time to look at it. Get that Kickstarter 5.0. It's already funded. Burky's going to be delivering. He's got a big brand new warehouse up in Minnesota ready to ship out that stuff. Hey, as a friend to Southern Board Game Fest and a friend to the Gumbo Pot, full disclosure, some of the stuff that we've gotten from Burky has been promotional. He's given it to us for free to help us out in promoting the festival and also in help promoting the Gumbo Pot. But we've also purchased a lot of stuff. I think I'm up to 5 or 6 mats that I've bought over the years for myself and also for gifts for friends and the kids. Yeah, at least 5 or 6. And I'm probably going to be buying a few more. I mean, I love that new Ryan Lockett mat. So that's one that I'm going to be eyeing. But again, if you've ever thought about getting a game topper, now's the chance to look at that Game Toppers 5.0. Lower prices, more stuff, and better shipping. And until next time, Laissez, bon temps, rouler.